Virgo, hello and welcome to your general reading for the month of November 2024. Thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Coco, and before we get started, I do just want to remind you that this is not a private reading, it is a general reading. So if it does not resonate for you, that's perfectly okay. Just leave it behind. And if it does resonate for you, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. I am very new over here on the YouTube front, so any help is very much appreciated. If you do want to get a private reading, you can always book one with me. In my description box below, I will link my website, and all of my readings are private and virtual. And you can also get your hands on any of the decks that I use in any of my readings, because I always link them in the description box as well. So first I'll go ahead and see what the general theme of your November 2024 is going to be. Then we'll see some more what your general energy is going to be, how you're showing up, and what you are being encouraged to embrace and let go of. Then we'll see the outcome for you at the end of November 2024, how things might change throughout the month. Then I'll get an Archangel Animal Oracle card to see which animal guides are guiding you through the month of November. And lastly, we'll get a Wisdom of Tao Oracle card, which is my new deck, and I'm very excited to use and show off now. And that will be a card of advice for you. So let's get into it. The general theme for you in November is Magic Stream. This is just moving with the flow of things. It's number 18. 8 plus 1 is 9. So numerically, it's a good number of things reaching a culmination, you achieving a goal, or something ending that feels good, you're feeling confident, but it's ultimately knowing in November that going with the flow of things and surrendering to them as opposed to fighting them, pushing against them, is going to serve you. So moving kind of with whatever obstacles come up, of course, having patience with them, but also not pushing yourself too hard. Magic Stream is a nice reminder as well that you are going to be feeling very perhaps connected to the world around you. So like strong themes of community, feeling really held by community, held by friends and family. This is a nice energy of just, getting back in touch with nature, going outside, but being reminded that there's always a give and take. So whatever you put out into the world, it's going to come back to you in November. All right, so let's go ahead and see the general energy. November 2024 is Scorpio season as well. It's Scorpio and then into the beginning of Sagittarius. I think that's on November 23rd. Sagittarius season starts. You're showing up as the world. Something's closing out, and you are feeling like it's a closing of a cycle, a chapter. Again, numerically, this is number 9. So it does feel like there is a, how do I say that? Like you're kind of like closing a book on something. We'll clarify what that is. The world also indicates that you might be traveling in November, planning travel, just getting into something more exciting, like the beginnings and also the ending of something. Okay, your opportunity is the Knight of Cups. That's news coming in for you, and it feels like it's favorable news. I am going to clarify these cards, so just one moment. Let's first see what this World card wants to say. There you go. Wheel of Fortune. Nice. There's going to be broad themes, it feels like, in November for you. Wheel of Fortune here. Again, completion. This is number 10. Once again, I said it a million times, but I'll say it again. There is something closing out, and it feels as if things are shifting into a more favorable, lighter general energy for you. I do know that in Scorpio season, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. It's all about death, transformation, the process of being in the cocoon, breaking out of the cocoon. It's about shedding old skin. So Scorpio season can bring up some difficult themes for us, and especially themes around endings. Now, it feels like whatever this ending is for you in November, it feels nice. It feels really nice. It's favorable. I feel like you are optimistic about it. This Knight of Cups is certainly representative of you as well. So you're coming in with a fresh vision, a little bit more, they're like saying laid back, a little bit more laid back, carefree. It could feel like you've had a lot on your shoulders in the past few years, few months, few weeks. And in November, it's going to be like you're kind of having some time to cool off, time to let loose, let go, just move in more of the flow of things, because the Knight of Cups is water, the Knight of Water. And here with this magic stream, you know, it's all about moving with the flow. And the Knight of Cups is very good at that. They're also very compassionate, extremely nurturing and loyal to the people and the projects in their lives. So you are showing up as this in November, paired with a lovely, lovely perspective on how things have been going for you in life. You might have recently took a trip, okay? Recently took a trip, and it feels like it's opened you up a bit, like emotionally. And this doesn't have to be like a physical trip. It could be like emotionally you're just kind of opening up because of naturally a cycle closing out. Maybe astrologically planets are moving, and in November it's like things are getting back in line with where they need to be in order for your heart to feel safe, or for you to feel like you want to recommit to something or someone. So let's go ahead and see what you're being asked to embrace. Six of Swords. Right from the jump, you're being asked to embrace this closing. I mean, you definitely are, but Six of Swords is somebody who might have gone through a chaotic time because you're moving into calmer waters. I mean, there's all this imagery of water here. And Scorpio is a water sign, so I guess November is partially a water sign season, but you might be connecting with water a lot, Virgo, going to the beach, going to a river, going to a lake. But overall, there's this lovely energy of getting back in touch with emotions, with your heart. The Six of Swords is moving into calmer times, moving away from chaos, away from drama, away from the people who bring it, away from these situations at your job or at your home where drama might be always happening, like following you around. I get the sense, like drama just kind of following you around. In November, you're choosing to leave it behind and move into something more aligned with what you want for the future. I mean, it's lovely. I feel like I don't want to say too much. I don't want to keep like harking on it because it's almost this energy that you can't put into words. And of course, I don't quite know how to say that, but it's this sense of calm and peace and things, even when they come your way, even when dramatic things or problems come your way. In November, it feels like you just have this overall perspective that you are moving on to better things, that you have lovely people around you. It's just having gratitude here. And yeah, that's all I gotta say on that, because I feel like it's a very refreshing energy for you. So let's go ahead and see what you're being encouraged to let go of. Strength. You might have needed to be really strong and needed to really tap into your inner reserves in the past few years, weeks, months, to really get through them. Or there might have been a Leo in your vicinity who just kind of felt like too much, or like they were kind of causing some drama, or maybe they were just in your life and you enjoyed them, but you're kind of letting them go now. In the month of August, things might have been kind of crazy too. So paired together, what you're being encouraged to let go of is the Strength card and the Six of Wands. There might be some ego here tied up to whatever you have gone through recently, or just in general. You know, our egos protect us. They are, you know, our survival, basically, and our survival instincts. But you might have some unhealthy habits or beliefs about yourself, about other people, that are ingrained in you as a form of survival or as a form of self-preservation. So you are being encouraged to let go of whatever that may be. Six of Wands. It's somebody who is seen quite favorably in the eye of other people, but it's also somebody who struggles with that need for validation. Okay, so you might have struggled with a need for validation in the past from people. They want you to let go of that. They want you to let go of any attachment to how others see you or how you feel the need to preserve your self-image and therefore your ego and how you present to the world, okay? I am going to clarify this. Thank you. Eight of Wands. The Devil. Yeah, there's something. Eight of Wands and the Devil here to clarify. Whatever this was, it was attached to the way you communicate to people, and it's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for, you know, your life, your situation. You have put other people's opinions or needs in front of your own in the past. And you're being asked to let go of doing that. Stop doing that, because it was holding you back. And I feel like moving forward in November, I feel like you're aware of this and you are taking on this new perspective, but your guides definitely want you to be aware of that. What is the outcome at the end of November for the Virgo Collective? The outcome at the end of November? Thank you. Ooh, flying out. You got the Fool. Gemini and Virgo energy. So that's you, Virgo. That's Mercurial energy. This is somebody who is entering a new phase of their life with no baggage, no inhibitions, just going for it. And it's making them happy. It's thinking about what you want, going for it. This person is stepping into the light, stepping into a new day, a new cycle, a new chapter, and is really excited for it, and is not really telling themselves. They don't have self-doubts. Like they're not telling themselves these bad things about themselves. Oh, you can't do it. Oh, but nobody will support you. No, this person's just going for it. I'm going to pull one more card. Okay. Beautiful. The Star. Nice. Moving towards your North Star, moving towards whatever it is you want to accomplish. You might be going after a new goal, might be setting new intentions for the year coming up for 2025. You might be like telling yourself, yeah, I'm finally going to go back to school, or I'm going to really start that business that I've been meaning to start. But this is somebody who is mature but has no longer these shackles of self-doubt that is keeping them where they no longer need to be. All right, so that is really nice, Virgo. All right, let's grab an Archangel Animal Oracle card for you. All right, you have got Raven. Prepare for change. If you've been seeing ravens, crows, any kind of birds like that, or if you'll see them in November, that is confirmation that this message is indeed for you. And I think that actually Scorpio season is usually associated with these kinds of birds because they're like connected to the afterlife. You know, I know that everybody thinks crows are super creepy and that ravens are creepy, but really they're like messengers. Sometimes they carry messages literally from people from the afterlife who, you know, are loved ones of ours who are now, you know, passed over. So this message is prepare for change. So let me go ahead and grab the longer message for you. When you receive this card, your guidance is to watch your thoughts. Make sure that they are positive and wholesome. Examine your intentions and make clear ones for everyone's good, including your own. A pure vision sets your journey to enlightenment and ascension. The raven suggests that you have skills and talents that will enable you to bypass obstacles in a clever and different way. It also warns you to be prepared for sudden change or a transition into something unexpected and new. You have all the support and help you need for the transition ahead. Well, there's certainly a transition happening for you in November, Virgo. So it feels like it's on the way to something better coming ahead. And Raven's letting you know that and guiding you through all the maybe difficulties of the endings that, you know, beginnings are always wrapped up in endings. So things can get a little bit messy sometimes, but Raven is there guiding you through it. Okay, last but not least, let's grab a card of advice from the Wisdom of Tao Oracle. Ooh. Okay, that's 2 cards. Let me go grab those. Okay, the first card you've got is Earth. And Virgo, you are an earth sign. The description word here is nurturing. The powerful energy of the yin represents the earth, moon, and motherhood. It nurtures you and makes you strong. Welcome the positive vibration from the southwest and stay grounded. Grasp the golden timing, end of summer and beginning of fall. The second card you've got is refuse to be used. Also, I'm sorry for any car noises or dog barking you're hearing. I live in a noisy area, so it's hard to filter it out. But let me read this message for you. Refuse to be used. Pull away from your fears and refuse to be a victim. You will never be happy if you don't end the toxic arrangements that imprison you. Love yourself. You deserve better. And it feels like you are moving towards something better in November, Virgo. And it kind of has to do with what I said before about the shackles of self-doubt here and the shackles of the need for external validation. You are certainly leaving these things behind, but you are also being advised to remember that during this process, okay? So Virgo, this is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. If it resonated, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. I hope you have a lovely, lovely November, and I'll see you next time.